Ahoy, peace and blessings. How y'all doing? So, this video I'm giving advice to young men, just because I got a couple young homies and like little brothers and stuff, little cousins, like my friends and everything. And, I'm always giving them game and shit. Like always call me big bro. I'm sure that happens to you. Like, oh, big bro. Like, we ain't never volunteered to be big bro. That's how I go though. Like, but we really are though. We really all family. You don't choose when you're born. You feel me? We all family for real. We all brothers and sisters. It's Mental Health Month. Men's Mental Health Month. So I hope you're taking care of yourself, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, doing the best you can. And this isn't in any order or anything, but the biggest advice really is just stay alive. You stay alive, you can figure out. Every time I make a video, my nose starts itching and shit. I swear to God, I don't be itching my nose throughout the fucking day. Like, bro, I don't know what that shit is, but the biggest advice really is stay alive. If you stay alive, you have all the time in the world to figure it out. Men deal with like being successful. That's one of the most important things for a man. Honestly, some men don't become successful and famous and become an outlier until they're 40, 50, 60, 70 years old sometimes, A lot of actors become famous when they're old, It's hard to get a young guy to play an old dude's role. But I just want to say that first and foremost. Just stay alive. Don't give up. Whatever you're doing, everyone has their own problems. We're all going through it. Especially nowadays. I remember going through it when I was young too, man. Truly, I'm thankful. Thankful I'm still alive, Everyone's had suicidal thoughts, homicidal thoughts, crash out thoughts. Feeling like they're worthless some days or some seconds, some hours. Some years sometimes, Depressed. It's really not that bad, I'm just here to tell you you're strong enough to continue. You're strong enough to keep going through it. You're strong enough to keep fighting, keep surviving, keep growing. So rule number one, just don't give up. Stay alive and answers will come to you. You'll find that success. You'll find everything you want. That mental clarity, the relationship you want, the job you want, it'll come to you as long as you stay alive and you keep striving for it. But I know when I was young, especially like graduating high school or like sophomore, junior year and stuff, I had a rough idea for what I wanted to do, but nothing was ever really concrete. Some people are different, some people know what they want to do, in pre-K, you know what I mean? And they stick to that plan the whole time, and that's tight. That's so sick. Like, I love that. Nothing's wrong with that. That's great. There's other people, they don't know what they want to do, for real. And nothing's wrong with that either, Everyone feels like you have to be super important. You have to be the outlier. You have to be the one, Like, you have to be the billionaire. Like, you have to be 300 pounds. You got to be 6'11". You got to get all the girls. You know what I mean? And that's not true. You really just got to stay alive. And develop your personality, Develop your spirit and your soul. That's why we're here, to get stronger. But I wrote a list of my idea of the most important jobs in the world. Now, if you're a young man, you don't know what to do in your life, you're in middle school, high school, college, I don't know, you could be older than me, but you still just are questioning, still trying to figure yourself out, like we all are, I just wanted to give a little bit of direction on just what I would do if I was younger with the knowledge that I have now. This is really for younger people, but anyone can watch this. Everyone's young till we're 99. Once you get past 99, then you old. Like people still kick it as long as you're still here. Earth billions of years old, universe trillions of years old or something. Who knows? God old as fuck. And I'm real Elohim, real Nephilim, real Seraphim. About as old as God. My spirit and my soul old as fuck. But we all start over and be born anew. But to get to the point, like, these are some of the jobs I think are the most important. If you're a man, don't know what to do, I think this is something that you should strive for. If any of these things relate to you, the first thing is a doctor or a surgeon. Everyone in the entire world will need a doctor. That's just the way it goes. That's a simple truth. The older you get, the more likely you're going to need a doctor. You're born. Some people need a doctor's supervision to be born. Some people have like birth. I forgot the word for it, but there's like troubles coming out the womb and things. Need a doctor, save their life. Some people wouldn't even be here today. Without a doctor. I think, or a surgeon. In that medical field. Being a nurse or something. I think, I don't know, I just have the most respect for people in the medical field. Because I know, just from dealing with my own illnesses and things, like, the power of a good nurse and a bad nurse, the power of a good doctor and a bad doctor, one who really cares and loves their job, but put their heart into it. Nothing but respect to our doctors, But the second thing is construction. Everyone needs a house. Since the first humans, we need shelter. It's gonna rain until the end of time, right? Or until the end, until the end of the planet, whatever. It's gonna rain forever, though. Our kids are gonna need houses. Our great thousand, multiplied, exponential, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone is gonna need construction. Building things. Masonry. I respect it so much. I know a little bit of construction and stuff, but not enough to build a whole house. Maybe I could build a cabin or something, but I respect it. Every house I've lived in, the house you're living in, everyone's house is like. Once you really get in tune with yourself, start actually respecting the universe and things, like you'll know how great the people who built our houses are. I think that is a very, very respectable job, and that's going to be needed forever. There's so much land that doesn't have any property on it, any houses, any buildings on it. They're always expanding our cities. Population growing. That job is secure to me. It's my perspective. Again, I'm just a regular guy, but I've thought about these things. So if that's something you'd be interested in, I would push you to do that. Like that's cool, And also, like, just, when you do get your house and stuff, like, people need repairs all the time. If you can do your own repairs, you're going to be saving yourself thousands of dollars. So it's a useful skill to have. And it's a useful skill for someone in your family to have, you know what I mean? Like, if someone in my family was a doctor, I would have been treated better, right? If someone in my house knew construction, it's just useful things, I don't want to get too deep into it, but. And just to coincide with that, third one is a plumber. Like, people spend thousands of dollars. People are going to spend thousands of dollars in their lifetime on plumbing. The average person. I don't know the average. These aren't statistics or anything. I don't want to come off like they're statistics. Excuse me. But plumbing, like, you have the house, but as soon as a pipe breaks, winter comes, the pipes freeze, your whole house gets flooded. Someone has to know how to fix that. Until then, someone's going to have to know how to fix that. If there's only one guy in the world, he can charge whatever he wants for that, It's valuable, it's respectable. They have unions, It's a safe job, secure. You know, even just throughout the whole city, you know what I mean? There's pipes going through the whole city that need to be fixed and updated, you know, upgraded. You know, we should move into the future, get better plumbing and stuff, you know. But that's a cool job, right? And then kind of connected, like electrician. Same thing. You know, everyone's house needs electricity. I wouldn't even be making these videos. You wouldn't be watching these videos. You know, most entertainment, even in hospitals, they need plumbing, they need electricity. We need these things to save lives, for people to be born, and for our entertainment. Excuse me. So I mean, if you don't know what to do, maybe look into being an electrician. You know, it's cool. You know, I wouldn't mind. If I was younger, I didn't know what to do, and I came back, like, got a time machine. You know, any one of these, like, some are harder to do than others. You know, some need more schooling and everything, but they're all possible. The fourth one's a farmer. And again, this is in no particular order, but you know, everyone has to eat. Truly, you know, most people in America I see, man, we don't have our own gardens and stuff, you know. I really want to get all of my friends in the gardening, because like, this house is growing this house is growing this, you know, we could just trade. We wouldn't have to pay for food, you know, really, it's cheap code. But someone has to grow our food. Someone has to breed our cows and feed the whole world. You know what I mean? It's a respectable job. To, you know, anyone who's ever thought about it, you know, like, it's not the most, like, magnificent thing. But I mean, it really is. It is. But you know, the society perception of it isn't all that. But it's a great thing, you know. I love people who are providing us food. As simple as that. You know, like, food can't even grow everywhere. You know, farming is very, very complicated, honestly. But when you get deep into it, the next job though is a dentist. Just like a doctor, you know, everyone has teeth. Everyone's gonna need their teeth fixed, and because, you know, we have to eat, right? This is very self-explanatory, but getting into that field, man, very respectful. You can spend your whole life doing that, man, helping, you know, everyone you work with. Like, these are jobs where, you know, I'm not so much focused on the monetary gain of it, because I'm sure you can be a millionaire off of all these jobs, honestly. There's farmers who make millions of dollars, you know. There's surgeons who make millions of dollars, right? But just I'm not focused on the money. I'm focused on the aspect of helping people, like, the real value. That's real value. You get what I mean? Like, there's millionaires who don't add too much value to life. Realistically, like, I mean, even like, I'm an artist and stuff, but I know that the value there is subjective, and like, to some people it's gonna be no values. To some people it's like, people have told me I've saved their lives. You get what I mean? But I'm not a doctor. You know, the doctor who's really saving people's lives, like, physically. You get what I mean? But I mean, you know, teach his own. But you know, dentist. You know, if you ever had a toothache, you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever had some messed up teeth or something? Again, going into that, like, an optician or ophthalmologist, just like an eye doctor. You know, people need to see. No one could do their job if they couldn't see, man. They'd be doing it like halfway. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't wear their glasses or contacts and stuff. It's a respectable job, man. Respectable for field. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these things, I don't know how to do most of these things. You get? I mean, I wish I was more valuable. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wish I could fix someone's teeth. Like, oh man, my homie got a tooth. Come to my office. You get what I mean? Like, that would be sick, bro. That shit's sick as fuck. Like, when you really think about what you're doing, bro, that shit is amazing. The next job though is a mechanic. Again, just from the idea of adding value to people's lives. Everyone needs transportation. And, you know, it doesn't have to be cars. Like, it can be anything. Ships, boats. You know what I mean? Prosthetics and stuff. You know, I think that's considered mechanics, but, you know, people are going to need that till we build that teleportation machine, right? And then we're gonna need a mechanic for that. So I think it's a very secure job. It's very respectable. Everyone needs a mechanic, man. Next, is a judge. You know, there's so many corrupt judges, you know, all over the world. It's respectable to be a good judge, a fair and just person, you know. It's a high pressure job. If you want to actually be looked at as a respectable judge, you get what I mean? Actually doing the right thing, not being biased, and being forgiving, you get what I mean? As a judge, people make mistakes. Shouldn't just sentence everyone to death and stuff. But yeah, being a judge, very respectable. You know, you can change people's lives, you know. You can ruin people's lives too, you know, but I'm trying to be positive, like, you know, it's a negative connotation to that, and I think we should change that, because there should be judges in the world, you get what I mean? Someone has to judge, like, if someone's doing evil, you know, if someone's a thief or something. But next one also kind of connected to lawyer, and it's just defending our rights, you know, defending our freedoms. A good lawyer makes all the difference, you know. Some people are in prison right now. If they had a different lawyer, they wouldn't be. You get what I mean? But I mean, that's not the main thing. It's really just the truth of it. You get what I mean? Protecting good people, punishing bad people. You get what I mean? Like, it's so corrupted because, like, some lawyers would know. You know, I don't want to get into it and stuff, but, like, literally, lawyers would know all kind of wicked things. You get what I mean? But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, that was the 10. That was the 10. All 10 of those. I think you should. If you don't know what to do in your life, you're a young man. I think those 10 jobs are all great and all needed and all respectable. And you know, like, I wish my father told me this. You know what I'm saying? I would be like, oh, man, I'll just go. Probably, you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, I'll go do one of those, like, and just chill for the rest of my, you know what I'm saying? Like, be secure. Cause I mean, as a young man, like, honestly, you need to make at least like $50,000 a year, maybe like $60,000. You know, like, price is going up, but at least $50,000 a year, and you'll be straight. You know, even if you don't pick nothing on that list, you're making $50,000 a year. You're a single man, you'll be fine. It's just once you know. Cause I'm older, and like, I'm giving y'all a real game. Like, once you get a partner, you get kids, and yada yada, you're gonna want to make more money. But $50K a year is very solid. You're gonna be able to live how you want, eat what you want, go on vacation sometimes. You get what I mean? If you can budget right. You know, some people are just bad with their money, but like, you can do a lot with $50K a year. And then you can also, like, work part-time, do, you know what I'm saying, some side hustle stuff. You know, some stuff on the weekends, like, maybe you are truly an artist, you know, maybe just do that on your free time. All that stuff's cool, bro. Like, you a young dude, bro. Like, I don't know, I'm just giving a thumbs up, bro. Pick one of those, but I got some, got 2 other ones. Because I think those are the most important jobs in the world, you know. And just from right now, maybe, like, I didn't think about everything, but my mom said right now, those are the most important jobs in the world. The 11th one is a preacher. Being a preacher is a very important job. You know, teaching people about, and it doesn't matter what religion, you know what I'm saying, just a religious teacher, you know what I'm saying, a religious mentor, a spiritual guide, teaching people about the truth of the world and how to be peaceful and calm the crazy machine that is a human being, you know, the crazy manifestation that is a soul and a spirit and a body and a human. You get what I mean? To ease people's worries, to provide hope and faith. Very respectable, especially a good preacher. You know, there's wicked preachers who will literally turn people into, like, you know, anti-believers and just hateful people. You know, like, You know, some of these jobs harder than other ones, but like that's a hard. I mean, it shouldn't be a hard job, right? Like, you should love what you're doing. It should be second nature and stuff. But a good preacher would do great for the world and has done great for the world and will keep doing great for the world. You know, whatever religion you're in, like, because you know, all religion is doing is just teaching people how to be good people, for the most part. You know what I mean? People can argue about the semantics and stuff, but I believe in my heart that's the main goal of a preacher, teaching people how to be peaceful. Because there's always like things that we don't have answers to, and new questions, new days, new ideas and stuff. Just being grounded in that pure heart. You can make a lot of money being a preacher too. You know, it's supposed to be all charity and stuff, but you gotta make money somehow. Preachers make money somehow. Shit. You gotta sell a book or something. But yeah, I respect a good preacher. You know what I mean? Like, I watch some preachers on YouTube and stuff from like the 80s, like, are dead now and stuff, but like, you know, and like I've even in like a couple years ago, I was going to this one church, man. Preacher there was cool, man. They're doing like charity. That's like the main thing too. Is like, if the first thing is just teaching people how to be good, peaceful. Second thing is charity, helping people who can't help themselves, people who've been dealt a bad hand. You know, this one preacher was like, in his team, his church, they're like building churches in other countries, third world countries, doing food banks and like bringing people water. You get what I mean? Like creating wells and stuff in countries that don't have it. Like, most of the charity in the world comes from like preachers and stuff. But it was just cool. You know what I'm saying? Doctor should be a doctor. Like, doctor probably don't got that much time to be doing charity stuff. You get what I'm saying? He got people to freaking save. But preachers are saving people too. And alright, the 12th one is police or military. And this might be like, again, it's just negative connotations to these things, but the pure idea of of a policeman, someone in the military, is just a protector. Someone protecting good people from evil people. At the end of the day, that's all it should be. But you know how it goes. Evil people become police officers. Evil people work in the military, right? But you know, you gotta be like Kobe. I'm not gonna keep giving One Piece references, but you gotta be like Kobe. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be a police officer, military. Because there's so much corruption, and that's a hard job. It's a dangerous job. I halfway can't, like, in good heart, can't even recommend it, but I know it has to be done. Someone very strong has to do that job. You know what I'm saying? And we should just change the whole theology of just being a police officer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could never, you know what I'm saying? My parents both in the military. They told me never join the military. You know what I'm saying? But someone has to do it, right? Because there's evil people in the world, and there's good people that need protecting. So I respect it. I respect all our soldiers. You know, I respect the freedom that's been granted to me. You know, we're not being, you know, I'm in America now. People getting arrested and all, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff. There's good. I've talked to good police officers. You get what I'm saying? Like, not willingly, but you know what I'm saying, being in bad situations and stuff. Good police officer, like, hey man, you know, I could take you to jail right now. I'm not gonna take you to jail type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just being reasonable, just having a heart. But those are 10 jobs I would do if I was a young man and I didn't know what to do. Some 2 bonus ones that are all real cool, man. Nothing's wrong with those things. And you can make more than $50K a year. You'll be able to start your family. You know what I'm saying? Get your own place. Get your own car. Maybe do some investing, you know, be able to have fun. You'll be fine, you know. That was mainly what this video is about, though. You know, but if you have all your shit figured out, you know, you're straight financially and stuff, like, my advice really is just keep staying alive, man. Everything is gonna get better. And I wouldn't worry too much about the animalistic traits that live inside of us. Cause I'm a man's man. I'm that cis stuff they hate on the internet. I'm that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man. Like, ain't no man. I couldn't even try to be something else. You know what I'm saying? Just chill though, relax. You are blessed. You get what I'm saying? You are still alive. You're still breathing. You got enough free time to watch this video, man. You fine. You're fine, bro. You'll get everything you want. Just keep staying alive, you know what I mean? There'll be rocks in the path, stones in the path, potholes, but just keep going. You're strong enough to do whatever you want, you know? Whatever you're worrying about, you know? Like, a lot of men, like, I see on the internet and stuff are, like, isolated, no friends, don't talk to no one. I'm telling you, that's a good thing. It's really your mind, you know? Like, for my own mental health, it's a lot of reverse psychology. A whole lot of it. You get what I'm saying? I have a mental illness, like, I have schizoaffective disorder, you know what I'm saying? My mind runs forever, you get what I mean? I gotta do tricks on my own self just to exist in this world, you get what I mean? But literally, like, don't stress too much about it, man. You're gonna find friends. You get what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to start a community and stuff. Like-minded people. Community is better than friends, for one. You get what I'm saying? Because friends will switch on you. You know what I'm saying? Real community won't switch on you. There's friends, you get what I'm saying? And I'm lying to you, stealing from you, fucking your girl, you get what I'm saying? Like, shooting your house. Like, you don't want no friends. If you don't got no friends, bro, you doing great. You are doing great, man. I need less friends. But nah, like, you'll find people you resonate with, man. Just go out more, you know? That's your goal. But, man, there's like I wish I didn't like prepare this for the video, but there's like a Buddhist like teaching, I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure it's like a Buddhist teaching, that you should act the same way when you're alone as when you're with other people. And I take that into heart, you know? I try to act the exact same way I am when I'm by myself, when I'm with my group of friends, when I'm out in public. And that way you won't have to pretend to be something else. You get what I mean? A lot of men, phone dying, but a lot of men will act one way when they're with people, another way when they're by themselves, put on a whole mask. And you should never do that. They think they get like rewarded for it, maybe temporarily, but long term it is nothing but damaging. Cause how you gonna call them your friends when they don't even know the real you? When they're not accepting the real you, you're not even accepting yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're not even accepting yourself. How's someone else gonna accept you? People will do that because people are strong. You know what I mean? That's some real mental health stuff though. Like, man, there's always gonna be someone who's stronger than you. Always someone who's wiser than you. Always someone who's luckier than you. You get what I mean? Some people just win the lottery, boom. So don't worry about it, man. Just be who you are, and you will provide value to the crew, man. You don't gotta be the strongest one. You know, everybody ain't Luffy, man. You don't gotta fight everybody, man. You can just be the doctor, man. You can be the musician. You know what I'm saying? You could be the dude, the funny dude. You could be you know what I'm saying? Anyone. You could be the dude bringing people together, right? You could be behind the scenes and stuff. You don't gotta be who they told you have to be. You can be yourself. You know, the same people your family know you as, man, that's really you. Those were the first people to know you. You know what I mean? Like, I try to act the same way I act around my family, I act around my friends, I act around any like my previous girlfriends. I just don't ever put on a mask, even like artistically. I'm the same person, 24/7. I think that'd be a cause of a lot of like mental health things, cause people try to be fake. Like, I'm cool. It's like you in your house all depressed all motherfucking day. You go out with your friends and I'm the cool guy now. You know what I'm saying? I get all the girls now. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't even be around no girls and stuff. You still supposed to be working on yourself. Like I got all the money to spend in the world. Like, let me go spend all my money today. It's like, why, bro? Like, what are y'all doing, bro? Like, you could have did so much more with your time, your energy, your money. You pretending to be someone else, man. If I don't got it, I'm telling my friends I don't got it. If I got it, I got it. Let's yeah, everything on me. If I don't got it, hey man, I ain't going out. I don't like going out when I don't got it. Right? You gonna pay for me? I don't even want, I don't even like asking people to pay for me, but it's like someone asks, like, hey man, it's my treat. All right, yeah, sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like being alone sometimes. I can go out and people are like, man, you talking to everyone. Ask my family. I don't talk to nobody. I don't talk to nobody, bro. That's just, I don't know. You know what I mean? As you grow up, you get more extroverted and stuff. Some people, I have personally, you know. I'm not gonna speak for everyone, but it's like, man, just be yourself, honestly. The little boy, man. Your earliest memory, when you were a boy, that's who you are. You're a man, you know what I'm saying? You got more responsibilities, you know more things. I'm still the same dude though. Who was playing PlayStation and shit. You know what I'm saying? Up all night, playing games, not talking to nobody. Girls hit me up. So, you know what I'm saying? Friends hit me up. I better come over here, ain't going out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the same dude. I might look cool, I got tattoos or something. Like, I got an image. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no damn image, man. You know what I'm saying? My family knows exactly who I am. I don't got no fucking image, man. I don't gotta pretend to be nobody. Like, I swear it'd be some mental health shit. Like, I'm trying to be in a good state of mind. Like, I go out, I see people staring at me, and I'm gonna go talk to them. I'm just get stared at all day. You know what I'm saying? Why would I be getting stared at all day? If someone, you know what I'm saying, I know someone don't want me around them, fine. That's cool too. Everybody doing their own thing, I'm doing my own thing, you doing your own thing. Just stay alive, you know what I'm saying? Like, just chill for real. Ain't that big of a deal. Sometimes maybe you just need a drink, you know what I'm saying? Throw the edge out. Maybe you need to smoke something, throw the edge out. You don't need nothing harder than that though. Never will. You get what I'm saying? Maybe you just need to chill. Maybe you need to read a book. Maybe you need to read the Bible or something. Maybe you need to go apologize to people you're supposed to apologize to. Maybe your mental health will feel better then. Because maybe there's something actually wrong. Something you're supposed to do that you haven't did yet. Maybe, you know, you ain't talked to your parents in a billion years. Maybe you need to go talk to them, man. Maybe that's what's wrong. It's like you still figuring out. You ain't talked to your kids in years, and you talking about, man, I got bad mental health. Duh, nigga. Duh. You supposed to. Why you gonna have good mental health when you fucking niggas over? When you a bad person? Good mental health for good people. Bad mental health for bad people. Like, I don't know, the majority of the time, you get what I'm saying? I know there's literal mental illnesses and stuff, but the majority of the time, that's what it is. You know, there's some things you just can't control, some things in your DNA. You get what I'm saying? Like, I got schizophrenia and shit, that shit's in my DNA though. Multiple people in my family has had it, you get what I'm saying? I know who my dad is, I took after, you know what I'm saying? Like, something really be genetic though. Genetics. It's like, really ain't that bad. It's just, man, your parents, you know what I'm saying? Your family. Some things you just can't change. But there's a lot of things you can't change. And the majority of things, man. Just chill. And, you know, sometimes, the flip side, you know, I'm the hypocrite, you feel me? Like, sometimes you do gotta be the strongest person though. Sometimes you do gotta be Luffy. Sometimes you gotta, man, you know, you don't gotta solve problems with your fist, you know, you can talk it out. He always try to talk it out and stuff. You feel me? Like, man, maybe you gotta initiate the conversation sometimes. You are a man. I don't know why it's this way, but it is. We gotta initiate things. You know what I'm saying? We more fiery than water, you know. Gotta initiate the change that we wanna see. We gotta initiate the conversations majority of the time. And ain't nothing wrong with that, you feel me? But you don't gotta do it all the time either. You get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's best to just chill, be low key, lay back. Everything will come to you. When you're constantly go, and things aren't working out, it's time for you to switch gears. Relax, wait. You know, it's not harvest time yet. You know what I mean? It's time to plant seed. It's time to water the seed. It's time to weed. It's time to harvest. It's time to do it over again. You gotta know where you at, where you are in your own life. You know what I'm saying? You're a young man, like you're still planting seeds, man. Just plant the most beautiful seeds you can. But some people, you know, some people try to just pause. But some people just try to eat the seeds. You get what I'm saying? So you're supposed to be eating the fruit. You're supposed to wait, bro. It's not done growing yet. You're trying to eat. It's not even done growing yet. You know what I mean? You can't just eat a stick of butter, some eggs, some sugar, some vanilla extract, whatever, some vanilla, some cinnamon. I think you ate a cake. You still had to bake that motherfucker, man. You ain't baked that shit, man. You trying to eat ingredients and shit. You gotta wait for the cake to be made. You gotta wait for the guests to come. You know what I mean? Gotta put the plate out first. You trying to eat with your hands and stuff. Which, you know, some countries and stuff. You know, it's the idea. It's the analogy. You know what I'm saying? We're just baking this cake right now, though. Once the cake made, you know what I'm saying? Everybody get a piece of it. Y'all see me with these eggs and the butter and shit. No, I like nothing going on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Go get your butter and your eggs and shit, though, man. I was just talking shit now, though. It's been like 30 minutes, man. Advice to young men, mental health, you know. Find more joy in life. Laugh at yourself. Man, all these fake ass, like, I don't know, man, you know, they are what they are. Man on the internet and stuff, no personality. Excuse me. Pretending like they're like super tough, immortal. You know what I mean? Could never, bro. Like, we are made of stone. It's the change of nature, you get what I mean? It's like the left hand and right hand. Sometimes, you know, like, all the time. You know, we're complex beings. Like, we're 7% water, right? But we're also hard as bone. We got bone. Sometimes you gotta be water, sometimes you gotta be fire. Sometimes you gotta be earth, sometimes you gotta be air. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't got, it's nothing. Truly though, man, you don't need anything. It's just the animal nature's in us. The desire. We have to do this, we have to do this. If I don't do this, I'm a failure. I'm meaningless. I'm gonna kill myself. Yada, yada, yada. It's like, who told you gotta do anything, bro? You know, some people don't even have kids and stuff, right? Some people don't ever expand their family. That's totally cool. Some people, you know, don't think every man is like you. I think that's one of our biggest flaws. And again, you know, I'm the hypocrite because every man is like you, but every man's not. You know, just because we're that complex. That being a hypocrite, I kind of think you're supposed to be a hypocrite. You know what I mean? Like, it's not it's just the English language too. Like, I don't know a better word for it. That's really what the definition of the word is. You get what I mean? But we got left and right hands. You think I'm? Yeah, I'm right-handed. I got a left hand too, though. Look right here. I don't know. I guess I'll get into some deeper stuff. Like, I'm making these videos, man. Like, I don't know. I just try to be focused in reality. Like, that's really all the advice you need. Like, just chill, bro. Love your family and your friends, man. Relax. Sometimes you gotta go get things. Sometimes you wait things to go to you. Gotta do both in the same day a lot of times, man. Life is just as complex as we are. You know, you are God's children. You're just as complex as God. God is unimaginably complex. Unimaginably strong, wise, beautiful, yada, yada, yada. All the adjectives, you get what I mean? You are too. So just relax, bro. Like, that's the deep philosophical thinking, like, trying to get into, like, the mind of God. I know it's mental health month, you know, but, like, you know, if you're watching the end of the video, you probably resonate with me more than most people, but, like, does God even know himself? You get me? Does a baby know itself when it's still in the womb? You know, there's old men still trying to figure things out. Die too young. Ain't no telling. There's only like two options for real. This is either the truth or lies. You're either gonna pretend like you know what's up, or you're gonna actually know what's up. Or you're gonna admit you don't know what's up, but you know a little bit. That's what I'm doing. Like, I don't know everything. I know a little bit though. I know enough to share and teach people. I know enough. I know more than I did when I was younger. There's nothing to sit outside on the balcony, talk 30 minutes in the hopes of helping someone younger than me. That's the least I could do, right? I don't know, like mental health tricks, man. Like use the left side of your brain more. I don't know, I gotta make like a magic video. I just don't know where to start, but like, it's really just the thought and the imagination. Like you actively use one side of your brain more, or you passively use one side of your brain more. You can actively use the other side of your brain more, and that'll calm you down. You know, taking warm baths, cold baths sometimes, you know, releasing your pores, drinking tea, working out, reading. These are all good things for your mind. Breathing in some of that air, man. That stuff we need, bro. The stuff we do passively all the time, actively do it sometimes, you know. You can feel that change in your whole being, you know. Just relax. You know, when people are angry and just dealing with mental health issues and things of that nature, negative thoughts, like I would say 9 times out of 10 they aren't actively breathing. I know that has definitely calmed me down in some of my most heated moments. Just focusing on your breath. But you know, we are vehicles, you know, we need fuel sometimes, we need wiper fluids, we need things. So, you know, changing your diet will help. Eating the right things, ginger, sea moss, you got what I mean, spirulina, tea. Maybe, you know, if you got smoking habits, drinking habits, you know, take a break from that for as long as you can, even if you don't quit, because you should quit, you know what I mean? That's what addiction is, though. It's hard to quit. I think talking to people is good for your mental health too. If you are very, you know, if you haven't talked to anyone today, there's people you can call who you know will pick up and just shoot the shit with them, you know. Hey, what's up? How you doing? What's going on? You know, I did this. What you doing? get your thoughts out of your head. That's what I learned a lot, and that's what I've been pushed to do, dealing with like schizoaffective disorder. I do have thoughts in my head that are mine, but I also have, I guess I would consider them thoughts that aren't mine. Sometimes beneficial, sometimes detrimental, but it pushes me to not think about things and to do them. Like, if it's in my head and I don't want it in my head, I'll go do it. That's how I became more extroverted. I literally became more extroverted because of my mental illness, but it also has made me more isolated. You get what I mean? It's hypocritical, but it's like, man, I'm hearing this girl talking in my head. Of course I'm about to go talk to her because I want her to stop talking in my head. I hear my homie, man, yeah. If I think about it, I'll go do it. That's the importance. Like, you're thinking those things for a reason. And I believe the majority of the time it will be good, because God is good. He's giving you those thoughts for a reason. But we internalize it too much, and it becomes negative. It becomes anxiety. It becomes worry, stress, awkwardness, when the original thought was pure. Say, hey, go do this. Go do it, dude. Now, you really guide yourself. Sometimes even I'm making songs, I got literal ghostwriters, as in real ghosts, mental, voices in my head, hey man, go say this. People tell me it literally saved their lives, That wasn't the intention or anything. God's intention is stronger than your intention. Things you do, some things you'll do that you think are great and you'll see no results. And there's other things you'll do that's on the whim and you don't think it's that important. And it'll change people's lives. That's the power of just God, for real. That's why I urge people to just read the book more, I mean, I've been to great parties. Something in my head, hey man, go see what's up to do. Because I know people are hurting, you know what I'm saying? Just as a whole, as a society, we're hurting. A lot of us are weak, you get what I mean? And I know how strong I am, and it doesn't take much strength to go talk to someone. Sometimes, sometimes, again, it's just my nature. Most of the time. Meet, lifelong friends, just a conversation. Ease my whole mind, you know what I'm saying? They help me in the same way, sometimes, you receive blessings too. You're not always gifting people with your presence. Other people's presence is a gift too. I guarantee you, you're feeling negative, there's someone in the world, say one thing to you, do one thing with you, for you, share their spirit with you, You'll be on a total upward path. It's happened to me a bunch of times, you get what I mean? Bunch of times. I'm grateful for it. But, just keep living. God will show you so many beautiful things in the world, you get what I mean? You'll experience for yourself all your creations too. You still got art you haven't made. Still got a lot of life you haven't lived. I want you to look into the future just optimistically, knowing that things will be great. That's what I would tell my younger self, If I went back in time, I'd be like, bro, I'm gonna keep it a butt with y'all. I would tell them, don't do as many drugs. It's fine that you're isolated. It's fine that you're introverted. Don't even talk to them. They're lame. Y'all aren't even going to be lifelong friends, or y'all not even going to have that great of an experience. Their joke's not that funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell them do one of these jobs, bro. Like, fuck what everybody talking about, bro. They don't even know what's important, bro. If someone tells you this, they know what's important, man. That's how I would feel. They don't do that shit in school. They're like, you can do whatever you want, man. No, go do something important. You get what I mean? It's not your fault that your mental health is fucked up, man. People didn't tell you shit. If people told you good things, your mental health wouldn't be fucked, man. I'm just trying to I'm here just to tell you good things. That's all. That's all, man. I would tell my younger self, take the good. And it's nothing wrong with leaving the bad. But you're strong enough, you're good enough, you can change the bad. Is it worth it? Sometimes. A lot of times. Usually is. Usually is. Always. I'll say it always is. You know? Like, don't fall in love too fast. You know, like, yeah, man, that girl's real beautiful, man. You're gonna meet even more beautiful girl, man. You're gonna meet hundreds of more beautiful girls, for real. You're gonna meet girls with funnier jokes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Better clamshells. All the shit, bro. Girls more worthy of you. Friends more worthy of you. You know what I mean? Opportunities more worthy of you. Don't be mad at those opportunities people try to take from you. Those are shit opportunities anyway. But I'm telling you, that's just some shit, you know? I didn't know. Freaking mosquito. I didn't know growing up. Like, me and my dad weren't close. I don't really remember one conversation, you know? The only conversations were negative and shit. You feel me? I know it's a lot of people out there like that too. Or maybe they just don't know. You know, maybe it wasn't negative. Maybe they just didn't have a father or whatever, you know? I'm like, bro, it's a bunch of important shit you can be doing right now, bro. Let's go do it together. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, I'm gonna, you know, whatever. I don't want to be negative in this video, but I hope you do find peace. And you know, I like to celebrate. You know, we are given this month to celebrate. It's crazy. I celebrate this stuff every day, but so you know, I'm gonna especially celebrate this stuff right now. You know what's funny, man? Alright, so like, look, I'm not judgmental. I try not to be. I accept everyone for who they are. Isn't it funny though that isn't it funny though that like Pride Month is the same as Mental Health Month? I don't know, just coincidence or something. Who making these months? Who making these months, man? It's whatever though. Alright. Both important. Both important, you know. I'm glad to share it. I'm glad to share it, man. I don't know. Figure out your meaning of life, though. You know what I'm saying? I could be like, man, my meaning in life, laughter, you gotta pick your own. That shit chose, but nah. You can have my meaning in life. You don't got one yet, but you know, you're your own person. You're like, figure out. You tell me what the meaning of life is. You tell me what you're doing for your mental health. I just be working out, man. Try to be grateful for things. Don't take things for granted. Be patient. Patience is really key for your mental health, man. Because everyone feels like they're going to reach that breaking point. If they're more patient, they'd be able to hold off for longer. But stress makes diamonds, you know what I mean? Pressure makes diamonds. Every time there's like a big blow up, something great happens after. Don't even stress it either. And just value other people's patience too. The same things you value in yourself, value in other people. Like, you gotta give yourself time, you gotta give other people time. You're trying to be smarter, wiser, richer, funnier, you know what I'm saying? Other people, you know, give them time. Maybe they will too. The same way, maybe you need to go apologize to some people. Maybe some people need to go apologize to you, man. You know? Give them time. I think everything will come around. I do want to thank you though for being alive, first and foremost. If you did make it to the end of this video, that's tight. Comment down whatever, and like, if you want me to do a video on a specific thing. But my phone was probably about to die. It's almost an hour. So peace and blessings as always. Love y'all.